What is good, everybody? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the Philly Flipper live channel, and it's time to pull some weekend orders. So I am recording this video right now on Friday night. Usually I record my videos Saturday night, Sunday, and Monday. This week I decided to do Friday night for a couple reasons. First of all, I had a lot of sales come in today that I want to pack and get ahead of the weekend. And second of all, I got the big C. I got COVID. I'm not sure which strain that I have. I still have taste. I still have smell. My voice is doing okay, as you guys can see. I cough here and there, but what's killing me is the headaches. Headaches knock me out with this thing. I've got some strong headaches, and my body is feeling really, really weak. So I'm not sure how I'm going to be tomorrow. And I don't know if I want to come in and pack like 60 items tomorrow. So I figured I'll pack tonight, get ahead of it, and go with that. That's kind of what I want to talk about today with you guys, is how does COVID affect people like me, you know? People that are self-employed, have their own business. When people get COVID and have a job, they stay home for 2 weeks, recover, and come back. I don't have that option. I have my customers want their stuff, and I'm not going to message everybody saying, hey guys, I'm not going to message everybody and say, hey, I know you ordered this, but I have COVID. Wait 2 weeks for me to send it. That's not how it's going to work. So I'm isolating myself in the warehouse, and I'm going to pull orders. Nothing's going to change as far as that. I'm going to pack and ship every single day. I'm going to try to list as much as I can. It's going to be a lot harder to sit down and concentrate for that long with what I'm going through. But I'm still going to try to hit my goal daily. I'm still going to try to put out 2 videos on this channel and 2 videos on the other channel. But we'll see how it works. I have high goals right now, but if it starts kicking my butt, day 2 or 3, we might have to scratch all of that. But enough of that. First, we have the Tiffany style lampshade right here. I got these guys at the garage sale. I got all 3 of these guys at a garage sale, a moving garage sale a couple weeks ago. I bought a bunch of these lampshades. I think I paid only $3 for everything. I don't remember what she had, but the video's gonna be coming out pretty soon about that. So I got those there, and that lampshade sold for $20. Alright. And we sold some knives and forks for here. A lot of 6 W.M. Rogers Fairmont silverware forks, which I believe are these guys right here. And then the same buyer also bought a lot of 6 knives, which are these guys over here. So they're going to the same person, and she's in for $40 plus ship on both of them. I'm going to have to do a little refund shipping for her because she bought things separately, but we'll figure that out. I think those guys came from the auction house, but I'm not sure. So the vintage Uno game, vintage Uno card game, it's going to be up here. Well, it should be up here. There it is. And now I got this at a yard sale. I paid 25 cents for it. It sold for sold for 16 bucks. I bought it without knowing if it had any resale value, and if it didn't have any resale value, I could always use more Uno in my house. So that's why I bought that. But actually had it had some decent resale value though. So that thing sold. I got $16 for that. Decent sale here. So the Samsung DVD VCR combo. This guy right here. I think he came from the auction house, but I'm not sure. But I got $80 plus ship on him. DVD VCR combos haven't lost their value, you guys, so people are still buying them for sure. Alright, so the vintage Diva autocast spinning reel. It's going to be up here. It's a black reel with a silver sticker and no spool. Vintage Diver. Yes, it is. Good thing about these is the more they sell, the easier they are to find. This guy right here sold for $15. I think I'm doing that auction house video where I pick this up next week, so you guys will see how many reels I bought from that auction place. These guys are pretty cool. I'm glad they finally sold. Some Mickey Mouse Thanksgiving stuff. I think it's called cross stitch, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But it's Mickey Mouse Has a pilgrim with a pumpkin and Minnie Mouse as well. I got these from a storage unit February of last year. It's my first ever live on my other channel. I opened that storage unit and those guys came from there and they sold for $30. Next, so the vintage clear glass citrus orange lemon juicer squeezer. What a name. What a name for an item. This thing right here. I think this came from the flea market. You know, I have no clue where it came from or why I listed it, but I did. I think I've had it for years and it finally sold. I got $15 for that. So I love it when old stuff is moving. Another big item over here. I saw a KitchenAid toaster. I was surprised to see this thing had value. I know KitchenAid has value. It's a really good brand. KitchenAid mixers, you guys should already know that they're great bolos. But I got this at the auction house. Figured KitchenAid. If anything, I could sell it for a couple bucks locally. It sells for decent money online. I got $35 per ship on that toaster and it sold like in a week. So that's pretty cool. Next I sold this guy down here. It's a Gemini turntable. I will get him off camera. I got him at the auction house. I have two of them. One of them is broken for parts only and one of them works. I sold the working one on Facebook for $100. So I think I paid $15 for both of them. So that's a pretty good flip. And then I sold the vintage, I sold a Emmylou Harris record. This girl right here. This was from my record buy at the auction house. I got $8. I got $8 for her. She also sold on Facebook. Then another Facebook sale. Sold an old book here. It's a Marie Antoinette book. This also came from the auction house buy. I got a bunch of books and some ephemera. This book right here sold for $30. So that's a really good book sale. I got some very unique Poshmark sales. I sold that down there. It's a Sony 5-disc CD changer. I got $75 for him. Sold on Poshmark. That is surprising. Then I sold this Radio Shack mixer, also on Poshmark. And I got 35 bucks for him. So, think of Poshmark, you guys don't think of electronic sales. But they recently got an electronics category, and I've been getting some decent sales on there with that. So, if you guys have some electronics that you want to list, give Poshmark a try for sure. All right, next I saw this Charles and a half button-down shirt. This I got that I bought this week at the auction house with part of all my clothes buys, and that was the first one to sell. You see, it sold so fast that I didn't have time to even put it away. Here's all the clothes that are listed and gonna be waiting to be put away. But that shirt sold for $25. Also sold some Foxfire women's shorts. They're in U9. These guys right here. Got 20 bucks for them. Then in 03, sold some Massimo top. Only I can sell Massimo, guys. Nobody else can. This guy right here, I got 13 bucks for him. In R9, I saw the graphic tee. It says coffee in one hand, confidence in the other. R9's right here. Here it is. Got 16 bucks for him, and this one's going to Canada with simple export rate. And then another sale, really good sale, also going to Canada, is an E4. I sold New York Rangers Wayne Gretzky jersey for $150. This guy right here, I got him at a yard sale for $2. Took quite a bit to sell, but 2 into 150. I'm very happy with that. Like I said, it's going through simple export rate, And that's probably why I got the sale, because it's cheaper than going through GSP. And then one more sale here. I sold these Crocs. I just got these at the auction house last week, and these guys sold for $35. Okay, that took way more energy out of me than it usually does. I'm gonna go sit down. Drink some tea, and then come back and pack them. So sorry if I'm a little less enthusiastic than I usually am, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best, guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I feel good enough to come back here and pack what's sold. Then. What is good, ladies and gents? Happy Saturday. We are now back here waiting to pull more orders. It is 4:45 p.m. and I just got to the warehouse. My goal with this whole COVID thing is to spend as little time in here as possible and spend as much time in my house as possible. That's the goal. And the way I think I can do that and still hit my listing goal is yesterday I came and took a bunch of pictures of various items, and when I felt up to the task of working, I listed them. Simple as that. I listed like 1 or 2 at a time, 3 at a time, from the comfort of my home, on my bed, in between naps, I guess. So I'm here now. I'm gonna pack what's sold. I'm gonna take a bunch more pictures and then get out of here. It's as simple as that. So while I pull the orders, I want to talk a little bit about what symptoms I have, because I don't know what kind of strain I have. So hopefully you guys can help me figure it out and see what I can do best to fight it. First thing that sold is this guy right here, this Westwood golf sign. I feel like it had to be a viewer that bought this, because I talked about this on my main channel yesterday. I put the video out and then it sold today, so figured viewer had to have bought it. That was a bad pickup. I paid $1 for it at a yard sale at $127. It sold for $7. So my symptoms, I have a dry cough. That doesn't want to go away. It's very annoying. Makes me hard to do anything with that cough. I don't like it at all. I have that. I have a headache that goes into a migraine, goes back into a headache. That happens to me. And then the worst part is these like body aches that I have that like paralyze me. I don't know how best to describe them, and just like, I don't know, where just my body starts aching, and it starts in my legs, goes up to my body, goes through my shoulders, down to my arms, and to my hands, and just the whole body just starts shaking. It's very freaky when it happens. And when that happens, I can't do anything, but I have to sit down, or I have to lie down and just wait for that to be over. And sometimes those aches last hours. So if you guys know what kind of strain gives you body aches, let me know. what is the best way to fight it, because that's the thing that knocks me out the most. I just sold 2 cassettes. First one is this Power Station. I don't remember where I got this from, but this is sold for $8 on Facebook. And then I sold this Hall & Notes. This came from the auction house buy, and this sold for $7 on eBay. With the body aches comes this like weird fatigue as well, where like it's not like I'm tired and go to bed. It's just this like fatigue where I just don't want to do anything. Like my brain says, okay, Paul, you gotta get up and do this, and my body's like, nah, bro, that's not happening. It's super weird. I sold this Norelco shoe polishing kit for $25. This came from the auction house. And with the fatigue comes kind of like a lack of sleep. I don't know another way to describe it. It's just this part is really weird as well. It's like I close my eyes, right? I have a dream, and the dream lasts like forever. Like I have crazy dreams now. It's like whole storyline, plot lines, dreams. And I wake up and I'm like, whoa, hours must have went past because I had this crazy dream, and it's only been like 4 minutes. It happened to me like 4 times now where like I close my eyes, have this crazy dream, and only like 4 minutes pass in real life. It's also really freaky. Anyways, I sold this Tony Stewart diecast car for $20. That is going to Mexico. I got that on a hybrid. There's a bunch of cars that I won. So I think I have a couple bucks into it. All right, next, I saw the Flatscraft Santa mug. It's down here. This guy right here. Christmas stuff. It's going to continue to sell. Christmas stuff sells all year round. It's February and Christmas stuff is still selling. I got $20 for that guy. And then I sold another mug, more like a Stein. This huge guy right here. 1 liter Stein. This thing sold on Facebook for $20. And I got them at the auction house in a big bundle of things. I only paid $1 for. It was like, I got that Stein. I got that Stein over there. And then I got this like decanter over here. All that was for $1. So can't beat that. Alright, next is also some Warhammer stuff. Warhammer how to play rules and painting guide. There's this thing right here. That came from a lot of Warhammer stuff that I bought. Holy moly. When did I buy it? I don't know when I bought it. It was summer of 2019, I think. I don't remember. Summer of 2020. It was a while ago. And I sold a bunch of already individual Warhammer pieces. I sold for a lot of money. And then that thing sold. I think I already made probably like $200 to $300 on all the Warhammer stuff there. And I sold an Eeyore Disney plush. I got $10 for him. It's this guy right here. He came from my yard sale purchase. The video on the channel is called like I was lied to twice at this garage sale. That's where he came from. And lady was selling plush there, 5 for $1, and 5 for $1. So that's what, 20 cents each, and he sold for 10 bucks. Got another sale to my man David. Daily continues to pay my bills. Appreciate that, David. He bought another DVD for me. This is Breaking Bad DVD, complete first season. Sold this for $4. And then if you guys remember on my main channel, I asked if anybody knew anybody who was a Marine or served as a Marines. I would love to get this out to them as well. And David replied that he has 2 brothers who served in the Marine Corps, and he would love to get it for them. So, David, for sure, I will send that over to you as well. And thank you to your brothers for their service. I sold a Tua Tagovailoa rookie card for $2. This thing sold to Daniel from North Carolina. He said he found me from watching Dave's channel, NC Picker, and he's a big fan. So thank you, Daniel, for your purchase. Appreciate that. I'll throw in a sticker with your card as well. And then I sold another Kaiser plate. This is 1971 horses. This one right here. This one sold for $15. When I picked these up at the auction house, I thought I was going to be selling them for a while because I know collector plates don't sell that well. They sell pretty slow, very slow sell-through rate on them. But that's the second one that sold within a week, so pretty happy with how fast those things are moving. So a couple of records. First one was the Fifth Dimension Greatest Hits. This thing sold for $10. This guy right here. And then I sold Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House. It's also sold for $10. This guy right here. These both came from the auction house buy. I should sit down and see how much money I made on that already, but I am too lazy to do that. All I know is I'm making a ton of money. Well, I got, which makes sense. I got 200 records for $5. Like, it'd be like impossible. I'd be making a ton of money on that. So a couple more cards. I sold the Reggie Bush rookie card for $4. Sold on Facebook. And the Panini Select Jeff Okuda rookie card, Jeff Okuda card for $4. I sold on Mercari. And also on Mercari, I sold this Fenton Teardrop Sugar Bowl with no lid. This also came from the auction house. And this thing sold for $20. It's in B&B. Sold an IKEA hanging storage thing. Right at the top. I can see that. This guy right here. Pretty sure he also came from the auction house, but I don't know. He sold on Poshmark for $15. And the rest of the stuff is closed, which I will grab. First, sold these Reebok Sky Cells running shoes. Really weird shoes. Here's the bottoms of them. These guys sold for $60. Sold this like Louis Vuitton messenger bag thing, portfolio thing. I wasn't sure what to call it. Looks like you put like your laptop in here or like your iPad or something in here. I don't know. Sold for $50. That came also from the auction house. In W8, I sold a Ronnie Nicole blouse. This guy. Got $14 for him. And then last item, so I sold a Love Kuza V-neck top. That's an A3, which is over here. And I got $18 for that. This thing right here. So this thing, so I've been recording for 20 minutes according to this thing, and that 20 minutes completely wiped me out. You can see I'm like sweating like crazy. The aches are starting to come right now. I can feel it. It's got to my lower back, so I'm gonna have to sit down and wait for them to pass, and then I'll start packing. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, what is good, everybody? It is now Sunday. Sunday night, the big game is about to start. So I want to pull some orders and then pack them while the game is happening. It is now day 3 since I've been diagnosed with COVID. And remember what I said on Friday is that my goal is not to have this thing slow me down. I'm going to try as hard as I can to fight it and continue listing, continue having my eBay store running, and continue editing and providing videos for you guys. So as you see, it's been 3 days now, and all 3 days I have hit my goal. I hit 736. I did 736 today in listings. So as of now, I'm still I'm still beating COVID with the listing section. We'll see how the YouTube part works, because I haven't edited anything yet, and I usually can sit down for 3 or 4 hours at a time and edit a video and be cool. But with the fatigue that I have with this, I don't know how long I can last. With all this is happening, I have lost count on how much stuff sold this weekend. But I know I had a really good weekend, because I know I've been selling a lot of items and a lot of good high value items. I think I had like 3 or 4 $100 plus items, and then I know I have at least one more in the sales today. So so what's kind of lost in the fact of this whole COVID thing is that I have an amazing weekend in sales. which is great. Definitely can't complain about that. First thing I'm pulling is more of these DVD sets. I sold a set of 6 Tom Cruise movies. It's these guys right here. I have Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 3, Top Gun, Rayman, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, and Minority Report. So that set of 6 sold for $10 plus ship. I sold a Nerf Fortnite DG Blaster. I got this at the auction house a couple weeks ago. This guy right here. He sold for $17 plus ship. This is something right here that I don't think I would have picked up on any other instance. I got him as part of a big lot from the auction house. So I was like, okay, I might as well list them. But for $17 plus ship, and that pack might take quite a bit to do, not gonna be really worth my time in the future. I sold some more cards, so I'll run through them again like always. I sold a Topps 2008 Topps Brett Favre for $6. Black refractor, that's going to Wisconsin, which makes sense. And I sold a $2 Panini Clay Thompson. Let's see, this is going to California. That makes sense. No, it's going to Maryland. I guess that doesn't make sense. And I sold DeAndre Swift $5 card, Silver Prism. I sold the AJ Green $3 rookie card. And I sold a Cade Cunningham purple rookie refractor, and that card sold for $40. So I know I saw a lot of like $3, $4, $5 cards, but some of them sell for some decent money as well. And I love listing cards. I love selling cards. They're super easy to ship. I can't complain there. I sold an Xbox One game bundle, disc only, 7 games. These right here, it has like Destiny, Final Fantasy, Madden, FIFA, 7 games right here, sold for 15 bucks. They all came from the auction house. For another Schleich figurine, a knight on a horse. They're back here. These guys right here, and they are going to Cyprus, which is pretty cool. First time shipping to Cyprus. If you guys are not aware, Cyprus is right there, an island in Europe. So it's cool to see that going. I have 2 other international sales today as well. We'll get to them when we get to them. This is a surprisingly good one. When I picked it up, actually, I picked this up at a thrift store when I went thrifting with John, Cincinnati Picker, a lot of Josh, and Tommy Bernard. I picked up this thing right there. It was like a on a table wine screw, corkscrew thing. It looked pretty unique to me, so I was like, oh, I'll grab it. They wanted $5 for it, and I was surprised to see what it was selling for. This thing right here sold for $60. That's pretty crazy. If you guys see this, definitely grab it. $60 item right there. Here's the $100 sale right here. A Bose Lifestyle Model 5 Music Center. It's this thing right here. I got this at the auction house as well. I am not sure how much I paid for it, but it sold for $110. So I definitely didn't pay $110 for it, that's for sure. I think I might have paid like 10 or something for it. So very happy with that flip. Then I sold another plate. This plate buy is just selling really, really fast. I sold the Gazelle Crystal Lalique Paris Gazelle. This guy right here. And he is going to Taiwan. So this is the second international sale right here. Fatigue's already starting to kick in. I can feel it. On Mercari, I sold this Spode Festival turkey plate right here. And got $30 for this. This came out of that moving sale I posted not too long ago. I think the title of the video was I should have got to this yard sale sooner. Or I wish I got to this yard sale sooner. This was from the first sale. I think I paid like $1 for this. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But it sold for $30. Most of the stuff from the house already sold. That's pretty cool. And then I sold a bunch of cassettes on Facebook. A lot of cassettes. I don't know what happened on Facebook yesterday, but a lot of people wanted cassettes. Let me find all of them. Okay, first is Bangles Greatest Hits. That sold for $10. Then I sold Elton John's Greatest Hits. It's right here. That sold for $7. And I sold Like a Prayer by Madonna, and she sold for $7 as well. And then the rest of the sales were closed. I sold a bundle on Poshmark, 4-piece bundle. First is an R6. It's a Lotus white open front cardigan. This guy right here. In C4, I sold an Old Navy beige knitted sweater XL here. That's part 2 of the bundle. Then A1, saw a Faded Glory women's jeans. You can see them from up here, actually. There they are. And then last is an alternative women's tank, and that's just in bin B. Right here. This thing right here. So this whole bundle I got $40 for on Poshmark. And then on eBay, an F4. So the Brian Arapco jersey. This is the third international sale. This Brian Arapco jersey. It's going to Switzerland, of all places. That one surprised me right there. So that's going to Switzerland. I got $20 for that. In R4, I sold Susan Garver women's jeggings. I got $17 for these guys. These guys right here. In U9, I sold a Patagonia men's fleece sweater. U9 is right here. Got $40 for this guy. This is just proof that I sell decent clothes as well. It's not just mud jeans and Faded Glory all day long. I do sell some decent brands as well. I sold a Tommy Hilfiger new with tags polo, $25. That's in B6. Just over here. This guy right here. Last for $14 in C9. So the Casper long sleeve blazer, C9, right here. So that is it for sales. I have no clue where I am at for the weekend. I think I'm like 60 or 70 sales already. So I have a really good weekend in sales. I'm just not in the mindset to calculate them right now. But I'm going to enjoy this game. I'm going to pack these orders. And I'll come back again, guys, tomorrow morning with the rest of the weekend sales. See you guys then.